Welcome to the Above and Below podcast, the show where above average guys with below average intelligence talk about everything nerdy, geeky, and otherwise. Thank you for joining us into this journey into the unknown as four dudes work to understand their place in the vast expanse of the universe. So sit back, spark up a hookah, grab a beer, and enjoy. This is Tony.
Hi, I'm Damien.
Hi, I'm Damien. God damn it.
I'm Bobby.
Hi, everyone.
I apologize for anyone that has to hear that in headphones. Imagine, like, you're listening to your podcast in your car, you're about to get out, and you have the window down, and then just someone here.
Right? They just start it for whatever reason
It's
before
just
they get out of the car.
ASMR for weird folks.
Yeah, I'm catering to all audience.
God, I fucking hate ASMR.
Don't you love scrolling through TikTok and just like...
Find that one bitch with the mic.
Yeah, you hit the mic up and it's just like...
Hey, welcome to the Above and Below That's what it sounds like.
Oh, no.
And then they're just there, like they got the mic and they're just...
Oh, stop that.
I don't know if that actually works.
Oh, no,
It
it's
looks
definitely working.
Oh, man.
Well,
I might
that
have to cut this whole segment out. That might sound ear-rapey.
That concludes our ASMR section
Yeah, that's
of the
the-
podcast.
ASMR podcast.
I'm doing this whole podcast because I woke up from a nap, so I'm a bit groggy, and
Oh,
Tony
that's
keeps
why.
going. Tony keeps going. What's wrong with Brad? So now I'm just depressed.
Yeah, he's being a little bit...
You want to hear about a dream I had earlier today?
Yeah, sure, hit us up.
I already kind of told you about it earlier.
Wow, that's crazy.
Whoa!
Hey, that's the one.
That's your one
That's
for
the
the
one
episode.
for the day.
That's it. We're done.
Well, I had a dream that I was like a half mermaid, right? But only if I got in water. Like,
Brother.
All right, I'm done.
Brother.
I'm done.
My brother in
The third
Christ.
one, you'll get this entire cup of water poured on you.
but only if I got in water. My mom was like in the dream, and I was like working at a fucking water park, like doing shows for kids. Except like it was my first ever show, right?
So you were nervous.
Not only nervous, I didn't know how to entertain kids because I'm already really bad with kids. So I'm like, Mom, I don't know what to do. Like, what the fuck do I tell them? And she goes, just tell them about our suicide pact that we made it out of. I was like, what the fuck? Why would I tell them that? And yeah, that's it. That's about as far as that dream
I
went.
think the bigger question is, why did you have a suicide pact and how'd you get out of it?
I don't know.
Did your mom not elaborate?
No, that's just the one tidbit in the dream that was like, that stuck out to me. I'm like, what the fuck?
I wonder if the kids were entertained. You think he came out?
It's like-
He came out not even in mermaid form, just walked his ass on
I
stage,
felt like a celebrity.
guys. My suicide pact with my mother that we survived.
I felt like a celebrity. I'll tell you what. Like all the kids were like, and all the people were like, get up here. Like, what are you doing? Like, you gotta get back here. And I was just like,
You're on in 5.
yeah, pretty much.
Jesus Christ.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Dreams can get
Suicide
so
pact.
fucking fucky. Like,
They'd be nuts. They do be nuts.
They do be nuts.
Like
I just have really weird dreams. I don't think we were talking about this the other day.
Mm-hmm.
While we were out smoking a cigar, we were. I have really weird dreams where I have a task that never gets completed, and it only gets worse and worse as it goes along. It's truly
Yeah.
my like worst nightmare.
My worst nightmare is the one time whenever it was my worst nightmare.
Real scripted.
Riveting.
Wow, that's crazy.
See, that one's
That's
warranted.
a free one. That's a free
That's
one. I'll give you that.
Damien, have you ever had?
Yeah, I had a dream once that darkness overtook the land, and it was beautiful. No, I hate dreams where you're like a superhero and you have superpowers, but when you need them most, they're
You
just
can't.
gone.
Yeah, you can't fucking use
You're like,
them,
you can't get it up. You got it's the erectile dysfunction.
It
of
is the
dreams.
erectile dysfunction of dreams.
Do you think Brad's version of Damien is goth, emo? Is he a vamp kid?
I think he's a furry.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely like one of those furries
He's
that are
definitely
like,
a furry.
like a closet.
Look
furry.
at him. He's got claws on
Come
right
on,
now.
guys.
you
You're
guys.
about to make Damien just do a flip.
Damien's gonna be Ghanaian.
So, we were talking. We were discussing different online games that we grew up playing. We still need to just all create a brand new RuneScape account and play it like once a month, just the entire day.
I played RuneScape for like 10 minutes when I was a kid. I'm not gonna lie. I hate to be that guy. I didn't experience RuneScape.
Sucks.
I was too young to experience RuneScape.
I didn't have a computer. And like
The thing
when
is,
I was,
RuneScape, all you need to run was a hamster and a potato.
yes,
RuneScape
it's true,
was
but
not super
I didn't
intensive.
even have the hamster, dude. I had the potato.
I remember
But,
you telling us a porn story.
Well, yes, that is
is
true.
that post porn?
But that was it, like we did RuneScape before the porn,
Okay.
so like
So-
I never got to experience it with anybody, so like I just never played it.
I played a shit ton of it, more than I'd like to admit.
Did you have a RuneScape girlfriend?
Yes! Something...
That's hot.
I forget her name at this point in my life, but yes, I did have a RuneScape girlfriend. I gave her a lot of money, that cheating whore.
DJ and I shared a RuneScape girlfriend.
They were each other's.
That's called
RuneScape
big pimping, my guy.
Yep, wow, that's pretty great.
They were each other's.
They were each other's
actually.
girlfriend. Yeah, they log
it
into
was-
their other
it was
account.
crazy.
Did any of you guys play Wizard 101?
Yes.
No,
Funny enough, it actually has decent mechanics.
wasn't that like a Disney Channel game?
No, you're thinking of like it was
Toon
like,
World? Toontown.
I remember all the ads for Toontown.
Yeah, me too. But wasn't that like a
I
Disney
remember
game?
that.
There's-
That was definitely a Disney.
I'm thinking of the
game.
Nickelodeon one where you're playing like as a bunch of like monkeys. I can't remember the name of it.
Monkey Lodian.
But I don't know.
Guess I'll just look it up and like tell you guys.
But yeah, so Wizard 101, it's a very basic game. It's a children's game, but it's like Magic Light. Like
Okay.
Magic the Gathering Light.
Oh, okay.
So you
That
have
makes sense.
cards, you build decks, and you play against other people and other
It was
monsters.
so much fun.
And there's a field. I believe it's 4v4s. It can be 4v4s.
Okay.
If you're too close to another monster might just jump in. But it's other people are playing too, so they can come and help you.
It's called Monkey Quest.
Monkey Quest? Can I get an image of this?
I feel like the name.
I
rings a
don't
bell.
remember this.
You made your monkey.
Oh my god, wait, yes.
It was like a side scroller, and you just ran all over the place.
Did any of you guys play Maple Story?
No.
Oh God, no.
It's one of those games. So funny enough, my entire story with Maple Story was I tried to create an account. It was too difficult, so I never played it.
That resonates. I feel that.
Yeah, that was a game that... Is that still a thing? Maple
Yeah,
Story?
yeah, it is. I'm 90% sure my buddy Abe still plays it.
You sound offended
Like
when
as
you
an
say that. Was
adult?
it bad? Is it a bad game?
Yeah, like what are you doing? Give us the rundown.
I have no idea.
I think it was like a
I just know-
side-scrolling game.
I know he plays it.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
as recently as
Okay.
like 2017, I'm aware of his existence in this game.
Yeah, you gotta
Well, listen,
think,
man, you can't judge him too much. We're all about to jump into fucking old school RuneScape.
Some of us never left.
I do say though
Some
when
of
we
us
do.
never started.
Well, I do say when we do this though.
Some of us didn't hear about RuneScape till 2019.
What? Well,
Yeah,
first off,
Bobby's
what
like a
brought
baby,
up?
guys?
Well, no, I understand that, but what brought it up in 2019? But you were alive when RuneScape was popular.
Funnily enough,
There's like 3.
Still alive.
I was doing that podcast with Derek and the other guy Zane that Brad knows. Zane like played it religiously.
Oh, so much fun.
I'm a higher level than he is.
Oh,
I'm
just saw you
I'm
put
just
your dick
putting
on the
that-
table like
I'm
that.
putting that into the universe.
Did you have
It's
any?
good.
Did you have any maxed out stats?
Yeah, like
Was it like
8 of
wood
them.
cutting?
Oh,
I remember
Wait,
when we were.
wait.
Well, the cool thing about the reason I asked for that is because when you get a maxed out stat, you get this cape with like shoulder pads, and it has the symbol of the stat in the back,
If I'm not
and they're
mis-
all colored to like what you're doing.
I'll
if
find
I'm
out when I
not
have.
mistaken.
Yeah, log in real quick.
I remember when we were younger, and like these guys were making a big fucking deal about having a maxed out woodcutting stat. Is that true, Brad?
he's about to find out.
I think woodcutting was the easiest stat to.
Because there are fucking trees everywhere.
Yeah, but the thing is, well, there's not just
They were
trees.
like super proud of it, though.
No, there's
like,
not just trees. Well, dude, do you know how much time to put in to do that shit?
Probably at least
It's
10,
ridiculously,
maybe 15.
ridiculously time sinking. Like
Possibly
that is
30.
RuneScape is grind the game, but it is a fun grind.
Is it? I've
Yeah.
never played.
I don't want to hear it from you. You played fucking DC fucking Universe.
Yeah, dude.
That's a fucking grind.
It's not that bad.
Neither
Could
is
be much
RuneScape.
worse. Could be much fucking worse.
Well, I remember you guys were having that little talk about the game. That's what
Uh-oh.
that's another one of those games that I'd never play. Can you not log in?
Did he lose his account?
He was
Guys,
just.
we might witness tragedy live.
We were just talking about this because I brought up again because I want to buy a laptop to have just like around.
Yeah.
And since you literally need just a hamster and a potato to play it anymore,
Yep.
I want to play it on here. Like we all come with our setups, right? And I just bring my fucking laptop. You can also play it on like iOS and.
I'm gonna say I think he's logging in on his phone.
Yeah, no, you can play it on your phone now.
Yeah.
So you don't even need a computer, Bobby. We'll just give you one of the tablets. Just plug you in. And you'll play that way.
It'd be cool if it was out on like the Switch even.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Actually, I disagree.
You
Only
disagree?
because of the menu. Like
Oh.
the menu system
Is it
is
very
super.
pointy?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
super complicated to try to put on. I couldn't even fathom how you map that.
It's something that actually bothers me with like games that are coming out today. Like you get like Dead by Daylight, for example. Like we started playing that. Super fun game. I hate the cursor point system on consoles.
Really?
Yeah, I can't stand it. Like,
oh yeah, the drag
if you're gonna like fucking port something over to a console, input the console's buttons. Don't make it a fucking arrow that you just have to control
drag
with a
around.
joystick.
You know
It's
what else
fucking
does that?
stupid.
Fucking Roblox. Roblox, the console one.
Yep.
You literally have a command in the game to drag the mouse around because in the game you have to sometimes click stuff.
Yeah.
And so you literally press. It's like R3 to get the mouse that you would normally have on computer and then drag and click shit.
See,
I
that's
lied to you.
that's so
Were you able to get
frustrating.
in?
On the oldest account, I could recover because I stopped playing,
Right.
and then years went by,
And then you.
and this
got
is
back.
the only username and password I can remember is my level 90. The highest I have is fletching at 81.
That's it. You don't have. Which ones can you like vividly remember you had?
I know I had mining.
Okay.
Definitely had wood cutting. Somebody had wood cutting.
Wood cutting was so easy to get, so definitely had that.
I know, but you guys were just
You
like,
know what's
like
cool?
we were like 7 years old at the time. You gotta remember. So like these guys are just like, I just like maxed out my stat in wood cutting. I'm like the fucking best player on this game right now.
Listen,
and
man,
it's just
when
like
you walk through the town and people are walking past, you see someone with one of those capes, you know.
they're
Before
the
they
shit.
used to be cool, right? Now you're like, oh, they have no life. But like when
Well,
you were
not
like
anymore.
7,
And now RuneScape is so cheesed
is it?
because everyone's broken it down into the science that it is.
that makes
How
sense.
so?
Like, in 12 hours, I can make 1 billion gold by doing X things, and it's just like,
So the
That's
internet
fine.
broke. it.
Yeah, I mean that's
how
fine.
far can I get in 1 day of total play? I've maxed out 45 of my stats.
Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. We'll go and enjoy it.
We'll just go blind.
Yeah. Well, as blind as we can.
That's
Some of
right.
us have
I mean,
played.
you guys have experience. I will be completely blind.
It's fine.
to this.
That way, the people that have played can guide the people that have not. It's really cool because like you have different weapons, right? You have like you can archer, you can melee, you have magic.
There's spells.
There's
I love
spells.
being the spell guy.
You need
love
to
bow
invest
arrows.
in runes, like a lot of runes. That's how you cast it.
Okay.
There's a real easy way to get them.
You mine runes, right? Or do you just buy it from the Grand Exchange?
No, you can either make them or buy them or find them as drops. And outside the first big city, Varrock, there's a little patch of dark wizards.
Oh yeah.
And you just
Beat the
You
shit
farm
out.
them.
you
Yeah,
kill
beat
them
the fucking shit out
continuously,
of
and
them.
they drop, I'm pretty sure, all types of runes
You know what's funny?
and talismans and shit. And that's how I actually farmed for the longest time. I just kept stacking up the expensive ones.
You want to know how I did? At least leveling up the magic stat. There's that PvP area where like one person you had to kill one person or something. You had a target, and you were in a giant arena. You had to go kill that target.
Oh, what's it called?
I forget what it was called, but you could pick magic as this like they give you the infinite rune, which isn't normally available, but you can
Okay.
cast anything. So
Wow.
people would go there and bring like their staffs and stuff and level up their magic just by killing and playing the game that way. It was super fun.
That makes a lot of sense.
So it was like old school prop hunt. Although you wouldn't transform, but there were so many people in like the big lobbies that you could just literally get lost in it.
That's crazy.
It was actually really fun.
I wonder what the player base is like anymore. Like,
Still,
wonder
I
how
mean,
many concurrent
with it
players
being
there are.
with it being on the app now, and
Yeah.
wait, can someone confirm this? If Bobby plays on the app and we're playing on PC,
Easy
can we?
crossplay.
Well, yeah, can we? Well, because it's server based.
Yeah.
You can select a server. So I'm wondering if they have specific servers for computer and for phone, or
Nope.
if they're all the same.
It's all the same.
Yes, that means we can. That's super exciting.
Let's schedule it.
Yes. Well, let me get my laptop first. Well, technically, I could just use one of the other tablets in the group. Wait, babe. You have your iPad, right? Is it a new iPad? Okay, cool. So I'll just use her iPad until I get my laptop.
That works.
It's actually not that bad on touchscreen.
Okay.
Because imagine you're just clicking, right?
I mean, yeah, it's just a click game, so.
Scrolling through the list of all the servers, looking at the number of current players, it seems to be roughly between 5 and 10,000 people playing still.
It's not bad.
That's pretty decent
for a game
that's old as shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's 3 iterations of it. So there's the oldest form of RuneScape. But Halo died faster.
Yeah, I know.
Halo Infinite
Halo
has
has
like
less
3 players and a cat
than
that's currently playing that.
fucking RuneScape.
Just a monkey with a controller
Yeah.
smashing it off a table.
So there's the oldest
Probably got a better
RuneScape,
KD than Brad.
which at this point,
Beat you any day of the week. Just like my Alakazam beat your God of War.
Okay.
Bobby, you and I have to sit down and do Pokemon Showdown because they're never going to do it.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
Because then they'll say we played it wrong.
Don't say they're
I give
never
up.
gonna do it.
I cave. I'm not doing it.
okay. Well,
Because I actually today, while editing the episode Funny Story, I heard our argument from the last week, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking run these numbers. So I spent like an hour and a half typing in different combinations that I could think of for Gardevoir to beat Alakazam with a fucking focus sash on. Nothing.
you know what the big
It
problem
just
is?
doesn't.
You know what the biggest problem is? Alakazam is faster.
Yes.
That's the only reason you lose.
He has to 2-hit KO me. I can 1-hit KO,
But he'll
so
survive
with
on
the
the
focus sash,
right.
it means fucking nothing.
Right.
I just lose. Because my 1-hit KO doesn't fucking mean
It
anything
won't, yeah.
if you can't 1-hit KO.
Because you'll be faster. Second turn comes.
Second
he'll
turn
move
comes
first.
hit me the second time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
No,
tried maxing
and
out all my
I don't know.
defenses.
I don't know
and
this
stuff.
because I don't pay attention to Gardevoir. But does she have a priority move?
She probably somewhere, but I bet you it's not effective enough.
Well, I mean, if you 1-hit KO and you leave him at 1 HP, all you need to have is a priority move.
I did not consider that.
I was literally talking to Brad. I'm like, the only way he wins is if he has a priority move, but I don't know if Gardevoir has one.
I mean, it would just have to be like what, quick attack or fucking
Extreme speed.
Extreme speed. I doubt she's got any of those though.
But like, if she does have access to that,
Yeah, then that's
the
it.
only other
that would work.
the only other way it wouldn't work in your case is if you both priority move. And so
Then
one, it would
he'll win
depend on.
anyway,
Well, it
yeah.
depends on the priority move, the priority of the priority move, because there are actually levels
That's
to priority
true.
moves.
Like extreme speed
It's faster than quick attack.
Yeah.
But if you guys use the same one, then I believe it just bases off the stat, like speed stat. So then Alakazam wins that.
But there is a difference though, because if Gardevoir gets you down to like 0 or like 1 HP, and his extreme speed does like 10 damage.
If we're gonna get real meta about it, you could technically run Quick Claw, and out of I think the percentage is like 15%, it'll proc first, which means you'll go first no matter what.
Okay.
You might kill an Alakazam.
That would technically do
I
it.
love competitive Pokemon, although I'll never play it because the time and effort you have to put into it anymore is just asinine.
Yeah, so like,
And it's gone better.
so like, would you guys let like a sentient raccoon jerk you off?
Yeah, for sure.
What?
I asked Brian last night, and he was like, "No."
What?
That's kind of an out of left field question there, Bob.
How
I'm not gonna lie.
sentient?
Where
Is it
did you
talking
get
to me?
this?
It understands what it's doing.
So it wants to.
Yeah, it wants to jerk you
Is
off.
it bestiality?
Who cares?
You're right.
I also asked Brian another question. Like, did he want to? Like, would you fuck like a thick gorilla bitch?
Like she got like
She got a dumpy. She got some titties on her. Like just saying your average.
But she looks like a gorilla.
Yeah, it's just a gorilla, but with like titties and ass.
I don't know if I can go that far.
Brian is a gorilla, so yeah, why wouldn't he?
Well, he said no. But then I asked him the raccoon question. He was like,
Brian is one of those people that can't have fun with hypothetical questions.
he just takes
Just
it
like how Tony won't suck a dick in D&D.
Okay, so for context, in our pirate campaign, they have currently put themselves in jail. And I tried this out with another D&D party I had where I gave them a task and they had to tell me how they were going to complete it. And in this case, like, I'll pretty much allow anything. I want to see how creative the party can get. And the first time it happened, I got really impressed with the shit that they pulled. Like, they pulled, like, murder, espionage shit. I was like, oh, man, that went very well. So I wanted to try it again with the party playing the pirate campaign. And they had to bust out a prisoner in, like, a super fortified boat prison, which is, like, cool, I guess. So they get there and they have to figure it out, and they're gonna do the prison riot route. And Bobby's character decides to go like find really big burly dudes and try to get them aboard to help with the prison riot, specifically because Tony's character is gonna start it, and we don't want Tony to die, so Tony needs backup. So Bobby goes and finds these guys, and like stereotypical prison, like, hey, I like him. He's gonna be my wife, girlfriend. And so like Bobby's like, yeah, I'll suck a dick, and then he points at Tony because Tony's gonna be who they have to protect, and he's like, oh yeah, I want him too. And so Tony's like, it comes down to the joke that you might have to suck a dick, and Tony won't, and I find it a little homophobic.
It's definitely not that. I just don't want to suck a dick. Like,
it's not you.
I understand.
And I just want to.
But I'm just trying to play my.
The moment Tony starts while doing it, we're all just gonna put our dicks in his mouth.
No. He finally agrees to it, right? And then he comes time for it to happen. He games. Steve pulls out a dildo and goes, "Okay."
You know what's funny? to curb party members to do like constant sexual things, I make them describe it in extreme detail.
See, but I don't want to.
No, but I'm saying this is where I'm going with it. That turns off like maybe 50 or 60% of people to do it. It would not be that far-fetched for me to bring out a dildo and make you suck it.
That's so
point where you would suck it.
Yeah, where would you suck it? Here, the tip, or are you taking the whole thing?
No, I'm just trying to play my character.
What about the balls?
My character's not like gonna. My
And
character doesn't want to suck a dick. Like,
I want to have a disclaimer.
This is all it is.
Just like I literally
Definitely not homophobic, by the way.
In the middle of this, all this happening, I just saw everyone and go, guys. And I look at Tony. I'm like, Tony, I just want to let you know, this was never intended. I'm not making you, but the party members are making you do this. So
Yeah,
I have to run this along.
I got roped in. He roped me into this.
Well, he wrote me into this.
Yeah, but Brian's just one of those people that, like, hypotheticals, he just doesn't.
He like envisions it actually happening and actually.
He's like, no,
I would
never.
I would never let an octopus suck my dick to completion. Like, yeah, well, neither would I. But like,
Actually, that would hurt because they got beaks.
actually, once you get past the beak, I did some research on it because of the boys.
Was it the deep?
Yeah. Actually, we call him the Peak.
Oh.
He's the best character. Just the
he
most OP.
he is one of the greatest characters in the show.
But yeah, so like, yeah, the
like really handsy with the female lead in like the first.
You know, in the first
after
episode,
the first episode, he redeems himself, and then he fucking fucks it up immediately.
because it's realistic. It's realistic.
He's a dumbass.
People who are
Like,
stuck in their ways don't change that easily, and I like that they went that far with that. But yeah, the raccoon is pretty much like, it understands that like your penis in its hand is for sexual pleasure.
Yeah, I'm in. Fuck it.
You would let one do it?
Yeah,
okay,
why
so
not?
like, let me show you something.
I don't know, Pastor better watch his
I
don't like
like where this is going at all.
So like, tell me, Brad, now that you've answered yes, would you let this happen?
Oh, God,
my
no. Yeah.
just for
Oh,
just for our audiences. No, we're not posting this one on Twitter.
God no.
We could.
It's a raccoon. Yeah, technically, it's a raccoon nibbling on the tip of a penis.
Nibbling. Why'd you say nibbling?
Because what is this? He's not biting it.
Can you stop showing it?
It's
I don't want to look
sucking
at it.
He looks so sad.
He looks like he's nibbling it.
I would like to officially state that the Above and Below podcast and all of its affiliates in any way do not condone bestiality.
No, that's bad.
No, this is just a hypothetical, and the picture that I'm showing the guys has nothing to do with my own fantasies.
You gotta, like, save those
He
quick
does not
save.
speak
He's
to the
like,
podcast or the brand.
God damn it.
Wow.
What is that?
So, like,
what
going
a
back to
derail we went.
RuneScape, right?
Yeah, so the raccoon's in RuneScape.
Yeah.
It's your RuneScape girlfriend. And you guys build up this relationship. Nah, but thanks for answering, fellas.
You want to know a really easy way to make a couple bucks in RuneScape? So just go to the fucking Dwarven City, I forget the name of it. Go into the mine, and there's a place where you can mine the rune ore. And most of the people mining it don't fucking want it. So they'll just drop it.
And then you just sell it.
Because they're just there to mine it for levels. So you just pick it up and you sell it.
Is it like super close to the Grand Exchange too?
It's a short walk.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun.
So like literally, it doesn't matter because if you get, even though you sell them for like $1 or $2 a pop, if you're just like trading in 1,000 at a time,
Yeah.
that adds up real quick.
Yeah,
Especially
I mean,
with like little effort because people are just dropping shit.
Have you guys ever played Red Dead Online?
No.
Only a little bit when the game first came out.
People take that so seriously.
Do they?
Like they start posses and gangs, and like it's not like young people doing it. It's like 40-year-old men are like, all right, you want in this fucking gang? You're gonna have to go stab somebody in the lobby. And I'm just like,
do you know why? Those people grew up with westerns.
Yeah.
oh, they love
Those
it.
people grew up
Yeah.
with westerns.
They love it.
And
They
so
take
like now they have an escape. Now they have a
They
way to
can enjoy
convey
it.
their fantasies.
Yeah, they
Wanna hear
can
about how I-
like the raccoons.
No.
There are
I mean-
raccoons in Red Dead. I usurped a gang.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Please explain.
So there was this group of fellas that I was playing with, and I was just like, all right, yeah, I wanna play with people. Like I'm not just gonna run around and get my ass kicked by myself. all the
Literally
time.
what happened to me. So I stopped playing so quickly.
So they'd done a lot to take care of the griefers because in the beginning it was fucking
Oh
shit.
my god, it was
Because
annoying.
well now they can't see where you're at on the map.
Oh, so they can't follow you.
They can't follow you. They can't come just to attack you. You can see how many people are playing, but you can't just chase people to grief them the
Right.
whole time.
You mean like Grand Theft Auto Online?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, at least to be fair, you can go invisible in that game.
Yeah, but it's
You can do
still
that in
rough.
Red Dead now too,
Oh, good. Okay.
but you can't
'Cause
pull out
there-
your
there
gun
will
and like
always-
shoot anything at that.
Yeah,
So,
I was
like,
gonna say
it's-
there will always be griefers. When there's online play,
There
there's
will
always
be
be
griefers.
assholes.
Yep.
But this gang, they were all like, "All right, yeah, hey," and well, long story short, because nothing super interesting happened. The leader left, and like they were just like, "What do we do?" I was just like, "I'm in charge now."
No.
And
They
but you-
didn't quit. So these 40-year-old men are like, "All right, let's go. What do we do?" And I'm like,
oh no!
I didn't-
Oh no! Wait! Before you answer what you're about to say, can you imagine Bobby running a gang? The shit that he's gonna pull.
"Well, we went and we stole a boat,
Okay.
which isn't super common in Red Dead Online because you're on horses primarily. So finding a boat and getting to the boat out in the water. So we're all
Can you
like,
imagine 40 fucking this cowboys swimming out?
there were about 15 of us.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
The people who made it to the boat, there were only 5 of us on the boat, though. So we got to the boat, and we got up there, and I'm like, all right, now we sail. So I looked up people in the lobby, and I messaged them, calling them, like, names, and I'm like, come get me, you pussy. Like,
And so they
Oh,
chase you. And
they would come. So they'd get to the edge of the water, and we'd all have our mics on, blaring the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song, shooting them from the water, terrorizing the entire lobby.
that's hilarious.
That's so
It was
good.
fantastic. It's one of my most fondest memories with strangers.
You know, he turned fucking Red Dead Online to Sea of Thieves.
He did.
And that's
yeah.
Oh,
That's
getting to the boat's a son of a bitch because like you have your stamina bar depends on how like if you can stay afloat in water. So once your stamina runs out, you drown. So a lot of people we took our horses out. Our horses died. So then we kept swimming.
And then they didn't need that.
Yep, it was great. It was fantastic.
That's amazing.
You know, speaking of usurping gangs, well, this was more of a split. Have you guys ever played Clash of Clans?
No.
No, but I remember kids going to the bathrooms in high school to like man, I gotta go get my fix. I gotta go play Clash of Clans in the bathroom. And I'm like,
So Clash of Clans was like one
Getting
of
a
the
fix in my day was a little different.
it's an OG like building game, like the regular building base game that you can play
Stop.
online. This is one of the older versions.
Did you just hear him?
No, I'm just gonna go
Yeah.
guess it.
right?
Getting a fix was a little different in my day. What are you, a fucking boomer? What are you, 70? All these kids with their
Back
Clash
in
of Clans. Back in my day, we went to the bathroom and did drugs. We smoked cigarettes, fucking nation of pussies.
Well, then it turned into
what the fuck are you on about? No,
It's just
no,
it's
no.
like-
What are you on about?
and it died for a while. Like people weren't smoking, like when you had to be cigarettes. Like now though, they got digital vapes.
Oh yeah, now
So smoking
That's
in
what I
bathrooms
meant.
is
I meant
cool
like
now.
smoking in the bathroom. I didn't mean like fucking going and shooting up.
You
at
man,
everyone.
you know,
Are you-
back
wait,
in
so
my day, I used
you-
to shoot up some Quaaludes.
He's literally
Go back to math
you're
class.
romanticizing smoking in the
I'm
bathroom.
not romanticizing it.
These fucking kids back in my day, we just went and lit up in the bathroom.
No, it's just the way he
That's
said
why I had
it.
his sister.
They play Clash of
That
Clans.
doesn't surprise me.
Dude, I've told you about that, but I'll tell the audience real quick. But first, finish your thing.
Yeah, so it basically Clash of Clans. You build bases and you can build a clan, right, of all your friends and battle people in like these group battles. And
Yeah.
we played it. We had a big group in our high school. Like 10 to 20 of us are playing in this clan.
Could have been smoking pussy.
I know. Wait, how do you smoke pussy?
You pack it into the asshole, you shove a pipe down into the hole, and just go.
I was expecting more of a you smoke it in a smoker for 10 to 12 hours.
You'll get there one day, kid.
So we had this clan, right? And we were playing, and one of the guys got sick or something, and so he couldn't lead our clan. And what preceded was a literal like fall of Rome type situation within our clan, where where there was the original leader and the guy that wanted to usurp the leader. And I'm just here playing, and the rest of us are like, what the fuck is going on? And our clan chats got really heated. They were like yelling at each other. And then eventually what happened was the original, the king had his people, and the usurper took his people.
Jeez, man.
And then both clans fell apart. Because none of us were good. Like, we were like powerful together, but you know, like as Abraham Lincoln said, a house divided in two cannot stand.
Yeah.
And there's your historical quote for the day.
Sounds a lot like your cult.
Yeah, like our cult.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny enough. I've experienced something very similar, except without all the murdering and, you know, sexual assault. It's it was that. It was our clan was the new Davidians or whatever the fuck they were called.
Yeah. So back to the bathroom backyard bitch smoking.
Yeah.
The first time I ever met Tony's sister, who is now my beloved girlfriend, she's so sweet.
She's an angry cow.
Thank God she doesn't listen to the podcast. But anyway,
don't worry, I'll make sure to edit it real nice and loud.
Please do.
At the local county fair, I was in 4-H, so I had cows and stuff.
Wait, for our city folk, including me, what is a 4-H?
4-H is where a bunch of hick kids get together in their little dumb clubs and walk animals around in a ring and get judged for it. It's stupid.
What does it stand
I
for?
hated it.
What did it stand for?
If I know, 4 hearts, Chloe. I don't know. I hated it that much.
I'm legitimately asking because I don't know.
Horses, hand grenades, hounds.
I'll look it up real quick.
America.
Postpone. Not postpone. Keep it going. Keep talking.
So yeah, I learned.
Smoking and like really.
No, I'm not fantasizing about it. I was just making a comment because he's like, I gotta go get my fix, please, Clash of
Tony,
Clans. That's not a fix.
You have
It's just a
become
joke.
everything you hated, man.
It's just a joke.
Imagine putting a little pipe in the
It didn't
vagina
sound
and
like
letting
a
it
joke.
mom
It was
rip-
just
make-
a
taking
joke.
a bong rip out of their mouth.
I don't actually want to
Yeah,
go
so it's like
smoke
she's a
in the
literal
bathroom. If I want to smoke, I do it wherever I fucking want because I'm an adult.
No one's gonna ever listen to this part.
Kids these days.
Did you two hear what I said?
No.
Okay, we'll leave it later.
I'll catch it later. I'll figure it
You'll
out.
catch it later.
So the 4-H's stand for head, heart, hands, and health.
Head.
Yeah, you give head to the leader.
Dude, were you in a cult? Do you need
It might as well have been a
Head in
cult.
hand, bro.
Yeah,
Head in
no.
hand.
You know what
Head
sucks
in
is I'm now remembering like everything I hated about it. We had to do this like fucking pledge in the beginning. It's like I pledge my head for clearer thinking, my hands for larger loyalties, my heart for greater service, and my health for my country. It was fucking. I hate it.
I pledge
Yo,
my
4-H
head.
sounds like what's the little Hitler youth camp thing? Well, no, they had names.
Anyway, I was tending the cows out in the field.
Did you not hear the last
know.
part? Heart, I'm gonna keep or healthy for my country. That sounds like Little Hitlers of America.
Well, anyway,
Yikes.
tending the cows, you see, good old country boy
Okay.
that I was, and who I've never met in real life before, walks along his sister with her best friend, and they're like, "What's up, homo?" And I'm just like, "Hey," and they're like, "It's me, Alicia," and I'm like, "Oh, what's up?" And then my dad was like, "Oh, he's talking to girls. I better humiliate him. Hey, Bobby, go pick up that cow shit." So then in front of these two girls that I've never met that are just now meeting me, the first impression they're getting is my dad makes me scoop cow shit.
So is that like the
He's
love story? Is that how it
traumatized.
started?
He's traumatized
No.
from that.
That all started from there.
So they were like, "All right, well, let's go walking." After I got done finishing the cow shit.
Walking the cows.
No, just around the fair. We walk up towards
okay.
where the rides are, and Alicia and her friend are just like, "Man, we should go do that thing." And I'm just like, "What?" They're like, "Come on, let's go." And I followed them, and we're standing behind the bathrooms, which already looks shady. They're like, it's like a shitty tan color with like chipped paint on the bricks.
Right.
And they at the time we're like 14, 15. They pull out cigarettes. I'm just like,
This is not part of my H's. I have to keep myself healthy and hearts and hands.
They were like,
Hey, don't forget about that.
They start lighting up their cigarettes, and they're like, and I'm like, oh my god, and they're like, you want some of this? And I'm just like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
They're like the goth kids from South Park, always smoking.
Literally.
Hey,
And I mean, the rest is history. Now we be shitting on each other and stuff, you know.
Hot. That was good.
That bedroom must smell bad as shit. It's
Like
disgusting.
terrible. Sometimes a raccoon gets in its fur.
Can we get a raccoon?
I would absolutely love to get a raccoon.
They're my favorite animals.
Yeah, no, actually, they're super cute. Like, I don't even see anybody have a
Rabies
raccoon.
is super cute.
No, they don't all have rabies.
You have raccoons on your back porch.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I'm just gonna tame them.
Tame it.
I don't think I ever told you guys about this. So the one time Tony was out here playing D&D, and the trash needed taken out, so I was like, all right, here I go. So we had that raccoon problem for a little bit. I opened up the door, and all I heard was, and I'm just like, I shut the door, went back inside, grabbed my fucking lightsaber, stuck it out the hole that's in the screen and lit it.
And it ran.
It ran. So I was like outside with a lit lightsaber carrying trash from behind the house the whole fucking way around. Because of these goddamn raccoons.
In case the raccoon gang came and got you. Didn't you also have a run-in going out the back with a raccoon, or was it a possum?
It was raccoon, yeah. I went out back and it just like opens the door. The lights are off because like the bathroom wasn't used, so I'm gonna take a pee off the porch. And I start to pee and I just hear or whatever noises those little fuckers make.
Hey, I'm a raccoon!
Hey, I'm the raccoon from Star Wars!
And I literally was just like, oh no! So I just like sucked it back in as you do.
You know, that hurts like fucking hell.
It's so unsatisfying.
I salute you.
It's so unsatisfying.
You know what? The closest thing I can compare that feeling to? You know that feeling right before you fucking blow a load?
Yeah.
It's that.
But there's no payoff.
There's no payoff. You're just like, oh! The whole time.
It sucks.
It's a suck.
Oh.
Yeah.
So speaking of
Brett
raccoons,
sucked it back in. He bent down.
He pinched it.
He made sure
it's
to
like when I
drink the rest
reverse
of it.
pee when we go to swimming.
Yeah.
The water gets colder, I say I reverse pee, because you know when you pee in the water, it gets warmer. Whenever there's a cold spot, I'm like, I'm sorry, I just reverse pee.
No, I
make the joke of, I'm absorbing the water
up
from
with
my pee
dick,
hole.
yo.
Take a straw. Oh. God, I gotta get rid of this cough.
Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
Awesome.
For good.
Nice. So like we've been playing a lot of Pokemon Unite lately.
Yeah.
That shit's coming back, and by coming back, I mean never actually left for any of us except we just stopped playing.
No,
I'm just getting into it.
It's been going.
And I love it.
You actually jumped in at a really good time because it's the year anniversary. They have like a lot of little events.
There's a lot of free shit. You know, I do have a complaint actually, and it's literally just the main menu. Everything about the game is so everything about the game is fun. Like the gameplay's good. The Pokemon that are in it are fun to play, except for fucking Greedent. I don't know how he made the roster.
Who?
Greedent, the fucking little squirrel, the fat squirrel.
All I've ever seen,
understand.
they get murdered immediately.
Yeah,
I've never seen one win.
No. I don't know how they made the cut. It's just like, oh, fucking, I'm Pokemon. We have fucking Mewtwo and
Dude, there's a lot of subpar Pokemon on there, like Greedent, Gardevoir.
Oh, fuck off.
And then you've got the
Amazing.
Alpha Chads like Machamp and Sylveon
And Cinderace. And Glaceon. And that's it for me.
Also, Crustle. I like playing
I
Crustle,
love
though.
Crustle.
He's so much fun, but at the
Crustacean's
same
going
time,
on.
he is a hugely lackluster fucking Pokemon.
That's not true. You're not
reason.
using Shell Smash. Oh, like IRL.
Like in IR, yeah,
well,
like
the
in
thing
the
is,
game.
it can actually be used competitively. It has a super high defensive.
Okay, but I know Greedent can't.
No, I've never seen that fucker. Well, to be fair, I haven't paid attention much to the competitive
To like
scene.
Sword and Shield, it's
Yeah,
competitive.
it's fucking-
yeah.
But yeah, no, the game's been super fun.
But the game is fun. Like everything about it's good. But that fucking menu, just they need to cut it back. Like they just need to be like, nah,
or
we don't need all this shit on the main screen.
or
Like it's just cluttered.
give me a claim all in the menus for the
Just like on the first screen.
yeah. Because there's a
Just like
million
as soon
shit.
as
Just
you
hit
log
claim all
in,
and give me a
hit
nice
claim all.
itemized list
Yep.
of what I just got. I don't need to go into 7 different pages and click individually and only sometimes have the option to claim all.
Yeah.
I just do it at the beginning,
And
give
then,
it
like,
all to me, and then just say, okay, I'm good.
It feels like half the shit you're getting is useless anyway.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
the amount of stuff that's like, here, claim this, claim this, claim this. I'm like, what can I do now? It's like absolutely fucking nothing.
Yeah, like there's like for the year anniversary, there's like the cupcake stickers or whatever.
Oh.
What the fuck do you do with
Oh,
those?
they're for
I bet they are.
they're
Wow.
they're for like this thing and it gives you like different like item like the tickets
What, are you
and the
talking
item
about the
boosters.
points?
No,
I love the tickets. It's just like, here's 50 tickets. How many do I need to buy something? 15,000. Gee, golly.
But they also do just give them out like candy.
Yeah, they do. They give a lot of tickets.
Yeah, you can get like 1,000.
You know
in, like,
what
half
else
an
I hate
hour.
about the fucking game? Is their skin prices.
They are expensive. They're very expensive. Actually,
Very expensive. Because I was looking when we first got back into it. I was
Yep.
looking at it. I was like, oh my god, Machamp had one skin and I had it because
Yep.
it was like
At the time when we first played it,
'cause
yeah,
I
was
grinded
brand
it
new.
out.
It was
Right.
brand new.
And then like he has like 4 or 5 skins on. He has one where he's in like karate gi, and I'm like that's so fucking cool, and it has a special animation.
Yep.
I'm like, oh yeah, let's buy it. I'm back in. I'll dump.
Let's do it.
I'll dump $10 to
Yeah.
get a skin and I'll play for a day.
Which makes sense.
$30.
Yep.
$30 for this goddamn skin. Fuck that.
It is way too expensive.
League?
It really is.
League does it right.
They do.
Although they can get expensive.
But rarely, though.
But they also do this cool thing where they have like an itemized shop where they're like, hey, you play fucking enter your League character's name here, and they give you skins for them, and
Like
they're
on
on a
the
discount
discount.
price.
Yep.
That's cool.
And then
I mean-
even then, like the regular skins aren't super expensive. Like Brad, you give me an average price.
Like $7 for.
And then like for the really fancy ones are like maybe 10, 15.
The highest it goes is the ultimate skins, which are like $30.
Oh, okay. So
But then again, they do cool shit. Like
I was gonna say,
they
yeah.
transform. They have a lot of
Well,
new
I mean,
effects.
a lot of the
new
really expensive
animations.
Pokemon ones are expensive, and they do cool shit too. Like they have new animations for like scoring and moves and stuff like
Okay.
that. But like,
it still feels like so
it's still
much.
so much. Like they need to just tone it down. I get that it's a free to play game and
They
shit.
gotta
And,
make
like
their
they gotta
money
make money
somehow.
somehow. But like
If they were to lower the prices, they'd be selling a lot more though.
That's true.
$30. You think about it like this. When you used to just buy the game and it didn't used to be free to play everything, the game would be like what, $60?
Right.
And you'd get all content that was available in the game, and then they'd release a DLC for like $20-$30, right? So all in all, you're spending $90 on this game. You play Pokemon Unite, you buy 3 skins and like a couple Pokemon,
There
and
it
you're
is.
up to like $115, like right out the gate.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
pretty fucking early.
I still don't want to talk about the Smite skin that I spent $170 on.
But can you give?
Fucking what?
Oh yeah, no.
No,
I'm
talk
sorry.
about
I take
that.
it. No, wait.
Excuse me?
Before he continues, I take it all back. Smite is fucking stupid with their skins.
They're really overpriced.
So the only way to get their equivalent to the League's ultimate skin is a skin that you can only get by buying their battle pass and working your whole way through it by buying everything through it. I don't know if that's still the case, but this is how it was when the Thor
So wait,
skin came
hold
out.
on. You bought the battle pass, and then you didn't just like level up through it.
No,
It's not- it's
it
super
unlocks
hard
the
to do.
ability to buy the things.
So buying the
the
battle
Odyssey.
pass.
Is that what?
Yeah, the
Odyssey. Yeah. I remember now.
That's terrible. That is actually
Yeah.
cancer.
Here,
like,
here, buy this for $20, and then buy all of the additional stuff for $10 to $20 a piece, and then you'll get the chance to buy the ultimate skin,
which itself is like $60.
it's ridiculous.
fucking hell.
On a side note, Pokemon Unite's battle pass is like $5.
Yeah,
Like there's things about the game that are good, like the $5 battle pass. That makes sense.
I bought it.
Some of the fucking shit that they have is super cheap. You know what I mean? Like buying the actual Pokemon aren't that expensive. In all reality, they're like
Yeah.
they're like $10 a mon. You know what I mean? Like $10 a
Well,
character.
it depends on how you buy it.
Which
Do
yeah,
those-
I mean, which you can earn in game too,
Yeah.
which is an option.
And it's not like the game doesn't get like. I started off with like 4 Pokemon. I've earned like 5 of them just by playing the game.
But luckily, that does that. You jumped in at the perfect time because they're giving a lot of these mons out because it's the anniversary.
Yeah.
So you jumped in literally.
yeah,
at
I
the
got
perfect time.
Sylveon, Blastoise, Snorlax, fucking.
Snorlax is fun.
He is.
So
we actually were playing a little bit earlier. We had a very shit Snorlax on the team though. It
No,
was-
we keep running into this issue where if we play with anybody else that like isn't like a whole group or whatever, we have this fucking issue where these motherfuckers show up and there's an option to claim where you want to go, central, top, bottom.
yeah, and they'll call wrong or just
No, no,
they
they'll
just don't know
call
how
it.
to fucking read.
They won't call it, or they will call it, and then like we'll be like, all right, we'll be going this way together, and then there's a third guy coming. It's like, okay, well we can't leave the top guy by himself, so One of us has to go there, and it just completely fucks up the feng shui.
Every game last night.
Every fucking game we played last night, we're like, all right, we got top together. And then there was just that third guy coming with us. It's like, all right, we got to split off. And then halfway through the fucking game, they're like, all right, I don't want to do the top one anymore. Doses. So then somebody's by themselves getting their fucking ass kicked.
And you're under-leveled because you got your shit pushed in the entire time.
Exactly. We played earlier, we were playing with Gage earlier, and he was like, okay, I'm going to do jungle because he found out that, like, Greninja's really good in jungle. So he's like, I'm going to run jungle.
Wait, he just found
he just figured it out. But anyway, so we're going to play jungle, right? And he's running through, and then all of a sudden, just behind him, just runs a little fucking score bunny, just tootling behind him. It goes to the bottom half of the jungle, steals his farms down there, and then goes bottom, gets his shit kicked in bottom because he didn't go to the right lane, comes back up and steals more of Gage's jungle while he's up ganking on top lane. And it's just like, all right, guys, this is not how you fucking play the game. Like, figure out, stay in your fucking lane.
Literally.
The worst part about it is that Pokemon, it's for kids.
Right.
So the kids playing are fucking stupid.
Which is weird, because I don't think you should it's ingenious, but don't market a fucking MOBA.
Not a MOBA, and it's too complicated for them.
And not the dog.
Don't market anything to kids.
Oh, my favorite part about
Because kids suck.
Hey, Elena, can you calm the fuck down?
My favorite
Thank
part, though, is whenever we go against kids and it's like you're level 10 and there's a level 4 fucking Charmander Squirtle just like trying his
their
very
best.
best. And it's just like, I kind of feel bad, but then I see the numbers and I'm just like,
Welcome to the real world, jackass.
What's funny is me and Bobby in the game have become the dynamic diabetes duo at top. So
I think we should change it to the diabetic duo.
the diabetic duo.
Rolls off the tongue better.
Yeah. The dynamic diabetic duo.
Yeah, I gotcha.
The diabolical diabetic duo of
Dynamicness.
Of dynamicness, yeah. So
We're like Team Rocket to these kids, except we do good.
The dumbass diabetes douchebags top lane.
So we were playing bot. I was gonna play bot lane Machamp, right? And then someone called it already, and there were 3 bottom laners, including me. So I'm like, fuck, okay, I'll go top lane.
Yep.
But I had it set for special attack. Actually, no, that's not true. I remember now. I was running Gengar jungle, and you run Gengar special attack, and someone had already set, and I was like, fuck, okay, well, I'm not gonna argue for jungle because it's just gonna ruin the team comp.
Yeah, because
And I already had everything set for fucking for special attack. So I go top lane, and I'm like, shit, I gotta find a mon for top lane. So I'm going through, and I find Sylveon. I'm like, okay, I mean, it's a special attacker, and I'll go run that. And I fell in love with her, dude.
Yeah.
Sylveon is literally disgustingly good. Me and Bobby shit on people like, for how long? Like how many games?
You know what's something that's
9 or 10
The
games?
damage is just unbelievable.
You know what's really fucky actually is the tier list for that game is super non-consistent. There's so many Pokemon that are just like high tier or low tier that are just really good and they just don't get any spotlight for whatever reason. Like Sylveon's actually not one of the S tier Pokemon. He's an A tier.
He's better than Glaceon.
But Glaceon's a higher tier.
Mm-hmm.
Glaceon's an S tier.
Man,
It's like tier list.
it's almost
don't
like
matter.
a tier
Yeah,
list.
it just doesn't matter. No.
It's also, you gotta understand the skills behind it.
That's true. That's true.
What's so great about topping with like Sylveon is you're able to back up and like do that fucking something. So they come close to you, they're just gonna get their shit wrecked. Unfortunately, with my fucking glacial attack, fucking they can come with me. I just have to wait for that bar to fill, and by that time it's too late.
Do you know what else is really great about forced transitions? I want to do something different than the fight about something today.
Okay.
We're going to do a Am I the Asshole? Because it's about that time.
It would be about that
We
time.
don't have a song for this. We use the same song. We think about it's a little different.
We're going to argue if the person's the asshole or not. Who's reading it?
Eggs and bacon and eggs. That's not what that is.
It's steak and
steak
eggs.
and eggs and
No,
steak and eggs.
it's Daddy. Would you like some sausages?
Daddy, would you like some sausages? There's your cue to find the.
No, I guys, we've been on it for like a minute.
Daddy, would you like some?
Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
Hey, I made bacon pancakes for you.
They were waffles.
Yeah. Well, I made a pancake for
waffles are
myself.
superior.
They
But I also made a pancake
They
for
are.
myself.
The little pools to hold the
Yeah,
syrup.
waffles are superior.
While he's figuring that out, Brian ate 3 of them.
Oh, yeah. No,
Have you ever gone to a place and ordered a waffle and
Yeah.
they'll just like bring you out one waffle?
like the big fucking waffles.
Yeah, well, that motherfucker saw the big ass waffles and thought all 3 on these plate is for me. So he fucked them with syrup, and then he eats half of it, and he goes, "Order."
Yeah, because it's 3 fucking waffles. Waffles are too much sometimes.
It was nuts.
They're good. But
I was like,
fuck.
he came down and I made breakfast for everyone because I was staying at Brad's house for a little bit, and I was like, we were making the joke of making bacon pancakes, and so I made them and then turned them into waffles,
Yeah.
and me and Brad ate. One was for Mallory, one was for Jay, and there was an extra one. So I'm like, hey Brian, there's some extra eggs on the stove, and there's some waffles in the microwave. This motherfucker comes out with the 3-stack. Just covered in syrup. And I didn't know what to say. He just got to see my genuine face of disbelief. And when he said, what? I'm like, I just shrugged. I'm like, nothing, man. And I just went back to doing whatever the fuck we were doing. But I think it was Pokemon Unite, actually.
It was.
Oh,
Sad I had to work this week. I couldn't play with you guys all week.
that's fine. It's not like I was moving and it sucked, but...
So, Bobby, fire away.
What?
Am I the asshole?
What are you talking about?
God damn it, just fucking do it.
Aita.
Am I the asshole
Wait, what?
for refusing to have a wheelchair-friendly birthday party?
Oh.
I feel
So
like this
before I
is
get
myself.
into the whole thing, state what you think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Steve.
Probably.
100%.
I don't think so.
He's read ahead though, so.
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I don't know anything about this. I just know that
I
it's
would say
lengthy.
probably because we're about to get blindsided. I know it.
I feel like it. Yeah.
My parents divorced when I, 16F, was 5. My mom remarried 3 years later to Mark. He had a daughter from a previous relationship, Juliana, who is also 16. She's in a wheelchair.
Why did you giggle?
Because I fucked up.
Do you want to restart?
No.
Okay.
My dad never remarried nor had more kids. My relationship with my mom and step family is rocky, to say the least. Both my mom and stepdad has pushed Juliana and her necessities so much to me to the point that I don't like doing anything with her at all. Everything I do or want has to be Juliana friendly, or else I'm being selfish, a bad kid, or a bad sister. Every friend I have over has to be okay with me sharing our time with Juliana, and until I was 13, everything my dad or paternal family gave had to be shared with her. I won't lie, she used to be super awful, and now she's okay-ish. She has her own friends and doesn't mind me that much.
Do you think we have time?
And I don't want it, and I don't want to fix the relationship at all. She had her birthday party in February. My mom and stepdad hosted it in a big venue, had a lot of fun stuff, lots of food, and a big cake featuring cinnamon roll.
Ooh, that actually sounds really good.
And I was forced to attend. For mine, my dad and paternal family are hosting it at my granddad's farm next Saturday. It doesn't really have a theme, but I want to explain something. Hold on, let me restart this. I kind of fucked up. Oh, for mine. I skipped that entire. For my birthday, my dad and paternal family are hosting it at my granddad's farm next Saturday. It doesn't really have a theme, but I want explain something you really know, like an anime, a theory, a TikTok, and even my granddad is participating.
Okay.
So
Sounds fun.
Yeah. My mom didn't like it because one, my granddad has a pool and Juliana can't swim. And she put that in quotation marks. It's she can't swim. It's like, really?
Well, I mean, she might be able to like tread water though, like with her arms.
Let's put her floaty on.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
an inner tube works.
Inner tube, you know.
No friend of Juliana is invited. That was the second rule. Third rule: they think that the defend something is stupid because I'm explaining a JJK villain. I don't know what JJK is.
No,
Jujutsu Kaisen. Probably.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
That they don't approve. That they don't approve. They say that the least I could do is host it on the side that doesn't have a pool and choose another theme. I said no because it was my birthday. But they said I was being mean and it should be more wheelchair friendly, like I've always had, quote unquote. And I said I didn't care, to say the least. Both my mom and stepdad has pushed Juliana and her. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I started from the top on the next picture. Let me find out where it's at. I said no because it was my party, but they said I was being mean and it should be more wheelchair friendly because I've always had one of those, and I said I didn't care because this wasn't about Juliana. I asked my dad to pick me up early, and I texted my mom saying that if they felt that way about my party then they shouldn't come. She has some spelling errors. I'm sorry for anything. She called my dad to fight, but my dad didn't engage, and I don't really know what they talked about. My mom wants me to apologize to my stepdad and Juliana before my party so we can all enjoy. Am I the asshole?
Brad, you want to start it off?
Nope.
I 100% believe that she is not the asshole. It is if this girl has been catered to for a good portion of their relationship. Now, keep in mind we're not getting the whole story,
Right.
but she had her birthday the way she wanted it to. This girl also deserves her birthday the way she wants it to, with her family nonetheless.
I think that it is an asshole move that's warranted.
Yes.
Like it's
I
not
agree
like
with
it's
you.
not it's not mean to make sure that the sister is, being able to be involved. When you're in a wheelchair, like a lot of things
It
are
sucks.
limited.
Yeah.
But if everything in your entire life has been catered to her, and this birthday that you wanted to be planned for yourself is not,
And it's
is
not
also-
even it's not even an expensive birthday or anything. She's not asking for a lot. She's just like, I want to do it at my grandfather's at a pool, and it's not like the girl can't participate.
she's an asshole, but I think it's warranted. If I was in her shoes, I feel like I'd kind of be the same way.
Yeah, because like you'd get sick of it. You know what I mean? Like
She
after
lives
a
with
while.
it.
Yeah.
See, take this away. Put yourself in her shoes, where you have a step sibling that is constantly like, you have to include them. You guys haven't always got along, but you do it for family. Not even real family at that. You're doing it for what has become your family.
Right.
So props to her for doing it for that long. But I just, I believe, the other girl has gotten, she got... My main thing is she got her birthday the way she wanted it. She deserves her birthday the way she
That's.
wanted it.
I just think like also at like she's 16, right? Is what the age was.
Yes. they're
Like
both
at 16, like you kind of start doing your own thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like she could just have her own fucking party.
She's
like,
the asshole.
Why?
Why?
I knew at the moment he was like, no. I was like, I don't want to go
Because she likes Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh. First of all, fuck off. That's a great anime.
Seriously, though.
No, I mean, she's fine. Her parents are the assholes.
I was gonna say I think her parents are more the assholes because like at the end of the day, like she should be able to do what she wants for her birthday. Like
Again,
she's not asking for $1 million birthday or anything.
I'm sticking to it's an asshole move, yes, but it's warranted.
Yeah.
I think if I was in her shoes, I think I'd be fed up with it too.
Yeah, also you gotta keep in mind that they're 16.
Right.
16-year-olds are dramatic as fuck.
For
And you gotta
sure.
think like that. And, oh my god! Here's a meta moment. My little sister's around that age, right?
Mhm.
And she just moved to a new high school. She's not getting along with the people there. She's trying to fit in, but it's not working, and it really affects her. Like it makes her real sad. She comes home crying, and I feel bad, but I can't tell her that it doesn't matter because to them that's all they know.
Yeah.
Once you get past high school, once you get past college, once you're in the real world, nothing that mattered that got up to their character matters anymore.
Nope.
No.
None of it.
Not
And
really.
it
it's
sucks.
hard to explain to that because we were all in those shoes and they try to tell us like, yeah, man, it's not that big a deal, but it is.
Yeah.
Because that's all you know.
That's their life.
And so I get, okay, and I get it even more. She's not an asshole.
No. What's the internet say? Because I know that you pulled that from a website that has like.
I got it from a subreddit. I saved it. I don't know how to look at saved things on Reddit.
Man, all the not am I the asshole things are always just they're all bait. That was bait.
What do you mean bait?
Am I the asshole for not having a wheelchair friendly party?
Oh, you mean the title?
Yeah. And then they're like, because you're just like, well, of course you're the asshole. And then they're like, but really, like this chick's a bitch, and like I want things. And it's just like, it's all bait.
The internet had deemed that she's not an asshole. Do you guys want to do another real quick one?
Yeah, do it. Fuck it.
All right. So this girl, I just threw this off the top of my head. So this girl had 3 siblings, all named with J's for some reason. There was like John, Julia, and Jess. John and Julia were twins. Jess died at an early point, and then this girl was born, and they also named her Jess. Is she the asshole for being mad at her parents for naming her after their dead sibling?
That's such a weird one.
I don't think she's an asshole.
I don't either.
That's weird. Yeah,
I would feel like I'd have.
be okay with
I feel
that.
like I'd have shoes to fill.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like it's an unfair
Little
thing to do.
tiny, teeny baby shoes.
I don't think she was a baby though. I don't
Oh.
think.
Dude, can you imagine? Like you do something.
Why would you ever do that?
Yeah,
Was it
like, what,
Julia?
what
What
the
was it,
fuck's
Julia?
wrong with their parents?
Imagine this. Imagine you do something wrong and they look at you and goes, the old Julia wouldn't have done that.
Exactly.
Can you imagine that
Fucking
shit?
seriously? That's
She was 4 when she died.
Emotional
Why would they do that?
damage.
And I bet the title for that is like something like, "Am I the asshole because my parents gave me a name that I hate?"
Listen, Brad.
Am I
actually
the
exactly
asshole for telling my parents why I hate my name? Why I hate my name?
See, that's bait.
Well,
it's
yeah,
not.
that's how you get people
That's
to read
not
it.
bait.
But also,
People
how
are gonna read it
these
anyway.
stories? No, it's not. These stories are super
These
long. You
people-
gotta keep them
yeah.
engaged. It's like YouTube videos and thumbnails.
Clickbait is bullshit.
Yeah.
But no, there is a
not.
science to it. There's
We're gonna start. We're gonna
why-
start
You guys want the
clickbaiting our
context of
fucking
this?
Can we just
titles.
there's like
know what
semi-naked
context?
photos of
It seems
ourselves covering
pretty
our
interesting.
boobs.
But that's pretty cut and dry. You're not the asshole.
I mean, seriously though, guys. Like, if anybody wants us to start clickbaiting our titles, please tell us. Like, whoever.
Can we?
listens to
This
these,
one's gonna be a
like-
clickbait title.
Yeah.
Then the house explodes and our assholes fly off.
Super boobs
Dude,
part
I
3?
swear to
Question
God,
mark,
if
question
we
mark.
post a clickbait title and we get like 1,000 views, I'm gonna shit myself. Like that's
I mean,
that
and
is
that proves
that's
to
the
you that it
magic
works, and
of
we're
the
never
universe.
stopping, Brad.
It's the meta. It's the meta of like.
S tier.
All right, we're doing it.
S tier views.
If you made it to this point because you clicked on our title, you just got played.
Yeah.
Joke's on you. No, actually, continue to follow.
Alrighty.
Well, okay. Thank you for joining us today. If you like what you heard, please check us out on Twitter at aboveandbelow69.
Nice.
Nice. Sorry. I was distracted.
If you want to support us, you can follow us on Twitter and leave a rating on the site you use to listen to us. If you're on YouTube, please search Above and Below and give us a like and subscribe. And as always, have yourselves an above average day.
Bye.